women want to compete with males. Let me say it again. Females were not meant to compete with males, but females are a good proponent to collaborate with males. But now women wanted to shift and move from their position and from their responsibilities and their roles of being females and want to leave that space and go and compete with males. That is an apocalypse. I want to not lie to you. Ladies, don't take the bait. Don't take the bait. But this is truth according to pragmatics. And I'm going to say it again once more time. Ladies were not meant to compete with males. Why? Because males are physically stronger than females. Males are substantially smarter than females. Males, they are incentivized to take hard jobs than as compared to females. Things like hunting, working as bricklayers, as civil engineers, and they are even incentivized to take more critical jobs than as compared to females. So, women, don't take the bait. You have a strong side of you. Females are strong at nurturing, grooming the kids, feeding the babies, taking care of the home, cook, clean, supporting your husband in any shape or form, being feminine and submissive. That's your strongest role. But now it is so freaking appalling, to see women shifting from their natural position where God placed them as strong. Women is strong when they're growing kids. Women are strong, you know. It's of their best traits, to nurture kids, to give birth, to look after children, to cook, to make a home to be very warm. A home without a woman is very cold. I'm going to say it again. Women shifted from their general roles. Women shifted from their roles, from their positions. Every gender has a role, and the most crucial part of these roles should not be compared. We were not placed in this planet for competition, especially to compete with the opposite gender. So it's a mind-boggling and it is very outrageous. It is appalling in a larger degree, far by extension, to see women relocating from their position and go went the extra mile wide to go and compete in spaces that are male dominated. Like things, for instance, masculinity. It's a trait that is suitable and efficient for a male, not for a female. So this thing of women emancipation, it gives rise to high divorce rates. It incentivizes women to be single. And there is no society that is built out of cynical characters, self-interest, to be egocentric, narcissistic interest. There is no communities that are successfully built through that. In a household, we need a male and a female together collaborating for the benefit of the household, for the benefit of the community, for the benefit of the society, for the benefit of the kids. So, this team of women shifting from their position to relocate from their position, they are good where God placed them. The hierarchy starts as follows. The chronology of hierarchy, it's God, it's man, it's God, it's male, and a female, and children, all the way down. So now, women want to correct God's hierarchy and say patriarchy was meant to torment them, which is not the case, which is not always the case. The problem is that Female, they go farther extra mile, very wide, to go in spaces and compete with males. And the very same thing that jeopardize their robustness in relationship, by trajecting, by developing these traits of masculinity, which are literally unattractive to the opposite gender. Once a female is masculine, it automatically ab- abrupt repulsiveness to males. Males don't get along with it. They literally don't like it, whether you like it or not. Males do not want to date themselves. They don't want to be in a relationship with themselves. What is self? They are masculine, you know. They are very, they take decision, they lead in the relationship. So if they come across a female mate who has all of these traits, it comes across as a man, so they cannot date themselves. It is patently absurd and grossly unfair. That's the living reality, whether you hate it or not. So this is not a remedial, healthy action for women to emancipate by going to compete with men. This patriarchy was meant to collaborate male and female successfully without a benefit of a doubt, whether you like it or not. Women don't take the bait. Don't think if the male is taking the leading role, then that particular male want to torment you, want to oppress you, and all of these shenanigans that you see all over social media disseminating. Whenever a male is in a powerful position, the first thing that he consider, it's a woman. But if a woman is strong, powerful, have an influence, wealthy, moneyed, the first thing they say, I don't need a male. That is why a majority of especially successful women, they struggle in relationships because they've developed a trait which is unattractive to the opposite gender. And this fallacy of monogamy, ever since the Genesis, ever since the dawn of time, women have been incentivized to date high. Women are incentivized. Women are motivated to date substantially high, to date guys who are substantially earning way better than them in any shape or form. There is a reason. There is a reason why female, most of the time, they date people who are a little bit older than them. It's not because guys are not mature. In a woman, maturity is finances. You are not mature if you broke, because you will bring about these habits of being broke. And if you broke as a male, female take that as an immature male. You are not mature. That's how they look at it. So if they're dating guys who are substantially older than them, maybe 5-7 years older than them, it's benefit to women, because those people, they've already grinded, toiled, and work harder in life to accomplish certain things. So if a woman comes to the table, now he will have all the benefits and the hard work that this man worked for. So that is why women are incentivized to date guys who are substantially earning higher than them. Women's emancipation should not be about demolishing or obliterating hierarchy, because hierarchy is a good framework for both male and female who are in collaboration when they are embarking and engaging in relationship and marriage. So ever since now, women are also working. They are also providers, because there is an evolution in humankind. We cannot denounce that. We cannot quench that. It's here. It's in our life. So we cannot run away from that fact. So patriarchy was not meant to demolish or to dismantle women. Was meant to protect them.